All right. This is another Occult Perspectives live stream this morning. Figured I'd try something a little bit different. I'm going to play a game that I've been playing quite a bit lately, Elden Ring. And it's going to be kind of just a hangout. And you can also ask questions, esoteric questions, and we can talk about whatever you want. So. That'll do. Hi, Bella. Last Karmic, what's up? How are you? Here, let me flip the camera around real quick. What's up? While the game's loading. Just kind of hanging out this morning and playing some games. Figured we could do some esoteric Q&A too. Can ask some questions. Wow, that really doesn't look that great on the phone. There we go. So I hope you've been well. Hope everything's going all right. Totally just went backwards. So this game, it's called Elden Ring. It actually has some really interesting lore. The lore is kind of so extensive that it's almost kind of hard to explain, but essentially this world is in a fallen state, so to speak. So it could almost be like the Garden of Eden after the fall, kind of the same symbolism. And you're one of the tarnished, and you have to kind of reclaim your grace, so to speak. But you end up finding out that the ones who hold the power of this grace or whatever, they're kind of corrupt. So you actually kind of have to like fight against them. It's a really interesting story. It really is. It's a really hard game. Proving to be quite difficult for me. I have not beaten it yet. And I've been playing it for a couple of years now. So if anybody's chiming into the chat, I'm just playing some Elden Ring this morning. And if there's any questions, if you want to talk about anything, esoteric, spiritual, whatever, we can get into that. Oh, this guy's gonna kill me. I'll run out of there real quick. Oh, he's not that tough. I have missed heaps of lives, all good ups, downs. Yeah, I feel that. There's been a lot of, the energy's been really up and down. I think the energy on the planet is pretty intense right now, kind of pushing the limits, most definitely. I can't even think of anything. Pretty tired. Yeah, definitely had a lot of that lately too. I think I slept like a whole 12 hours last night. I was gonna do some stuff, and then I just ended up laying down for a nap. Was gonna wake back up, and then I'm like, no, I'm just so tired, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Melik, what's up, dude? Karmic, I've been okay. I'm hanging in there. Not really at the top of my game lately, but doing all right. Doing all right. Just trying to stay strong. I want to join a woman's order eventually. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of orders that women can join, like OTO, Golden Dawn, if you can find either of those, you know, locally. But there's a lot. There's Eastern Star. Melek says, I am going to Travis Scott concert tomorrow in London. That's awesome. I'm going to vamp the energy of the concert while I'm there. Gotta do what you gotta do. Might as well utilize energy if people are willing to give it up, huh? I'm trying to think. Travis Scott. What kind of music is that? I know that name. I definitely know the name. Sorry, guys. I'll get to a reading spot in just a second. I gotta find my way out of this silly cave. Always finding your way through the cave. Oh, that took me back around. I guess I was going the correct way. Well, I used all my health potions, so let's see. All right, there we go. Getting prepared now to go to a cemetery and do my thing for tomorrow because I feed off of death. Interesting. Feeding off of that death energy. Is that something that when you do that, are you communicating with the spirits of the dead too? Is that like a mutual exchange kind of deal? Hip hop. Okay. It's going to be a fun concert. I can tell it's what I need energetically speaking. Nice. Yeah, I can only imagine that a hip hop, concert, there's going to be a lot of, a certain kind of energy there. So thank you for the like so far too. We've got 2 thumbs up in here, 3 people live watching. So thank you for being in the chat, all of you. Feed of death, go to a slaughterhouse, poor innocent babies, breaks my heart for the animals. Yeah. It's amazing how many animals get slaughtered. It's crazy, how we've profaned the planet as a race. It's really unfortunate. Oh. My character died, so I gotta wait for the screen to reload. I was gonna go on a run this morning, actually. I haven't like showered yet or anything. But it was kind of cold and nasty outside, so I wasn't feeling it. Usually I like to go on a run when it's a bit warmer, get a good sweat on, and release, any toxins from the body. I think sweat's really good for that. I am spewing. I can't think of any questions, Ty. That's all right. We can just hang out too. I've been making a lot of videos recently in the past week and a half, but I haven't been researching as much as I normally am. So I'm not learning a whole lot of new stuff at the moment or questioning too much. I'll start to get into that intuitive phase once again, most definitely. But imagine the difference of energy that would be. Yeah, it would be. It would be very different. It is a mutual exchange. The cemetery acts like my temple. I leave the place feeling more alive. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Are you a Scorpio by chance, Melik? I feel like you might have a lot of Scorpio influence because I have Scorpio in 4 of my planets. So I believe Sun, Moon, Mars, and like Pluto. So I have a lot of that influence. When will you go live again? Will you do another Q&A? I have to think of some stuff. It's probably going to be before I go live again. This will probably be the last time. This will be the last time I go live for maybe another, like at least 3 or 4 days, I'm thinking, but it just depends. Scorpio rising, nice. I'm a Capricorn rising. So I've got the Scorpio energy going on and then kind of the devil energy with the Capricorn, the goat. Very earthy, that death and that earth energy combined. Aquarius sun, okay, and Capricorn moon. Interesting. Interesting. See, we have 4 people in the chat. Welcome to the chat. Opa just dropped down to 3. So. A lot of Aquarius. Cool. Capricorn, Mars, nice. Yeah, I think we're currently in the age of Aquarius, I think. So. See, hi, Mr. Kitty. Aquarius is very much like, I see it as like a revolutionary sign. It's a very free-thinking sign. It thinks in new ways. Very pioneering, sort of mentality. Being a pioneer in your field of expertise. And it's the water bearer, so it comes bringing the emotions. It bears the emotions. And it's an air sign, so it's, connected to the intellectual faculties, a very intellectual sign. We've got 5 people in the chat now. Welcome in. Just playing some Elden Ring and taking any questions that anyone might have, or if you just want to leave a comment and get involved in the chat, that's always welcome too. Yeah, but if any of you like are into like esoteric lore that's kind of fiction based, but you still see parallels, you know, in the real world, of course, with archetypes. Look up Elden Ring lore. It's very, there's a lot of YouTube videos on Elden Ring lore, and it gets real deep into the different deities and the demigods. You're supposed to fight the demigods, and because they've all become corrupt, and you kind of like reclaim the power, so to speak, and you become the Elden Ring. And in the sense, if north is east, then wouldn't west be north? I guess, yeah. Yep, you're just rotating it, essentially. Yeah, Xavier's cute. He's a cute cat. He's a super cute kitty. Good luck at the cemetery, Malek. Yeah, it's always nice talking to you. Thank you, and you have a good time, man. Have fun at the concert too. Mr. Cutie. Say hi to the camera. Look. Xavier, look up here. Ow! Say hi. Oh, he waved. He's waving. Mr. Kitty. I'm glad I'm gonna take a shower, because when his hair gets all over me, it itches, makes me itch, because he's one of those long-haired cats. But I still have to snuggle him, don't I? Yeah. Witchbane Ruins. It's the next location I'm going to, which is over here. Yeah, check out this map, guys. It's like, it's huge. The world is big. And I haven't even, there's more that's over here. This is a newer file I've made on here. And my little character is all the way, this little yellow dot right there, if you can even see it, on the corner of this circle. There's a yellow dot right there. So I think I'm going over here. Check that area out. Yeah, but Ty, doesn't that mean rituals you have to go off north is east? I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. East is still east for me, but I stand when if I'm banishing now, I'll face the east, and it's actual east. You know, I use a compass on my phone. And when I'm invoking, I face west now. So I'm facing the actual direction of west. The only thing that's changing is not the directions themselves, but just the elements, like which element you want to have a particular direction have. So for me, I use the east as fire now, but the east I originally saw as air, as being air. So. So yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't answer that question better for you. North is usually associated with like the element of earth and darkness, typically, because it's the material realm. I think in shamanism, the south is actually earth, I believe. In traditional ceremonial magic, the south would be fire. But I've actually moved water to the south now for a lot of my working. And there's intuitive reasons for doing so. It's not just like I, just randomly did it. Have you had any changes like full on power doing these? It hasn't, I don't know. I'll tell you what. I did do the most powerful thing that I've done lately. Hasn't really been like my invokings and stuff. I just meditated. I'd say I did like a 30-minute meditation in the closet the other day. So, you know, it was just really dark. That way the light through the window couldn't shine or anything. And that was kind of a really interesting powerful experience. But I would say the last most powerful ritual I did was for physical healing with Raphael. And I invoked Raphael in all directions, above and below. And it was a really good invoking session. Like I really felt the energies, and it reminded me of why I do this stuff. I'm like, this can, you know, these just one ritual can have very profound effects on the consciousness. You know, maybe they seem subtle, but it can be really powerful. It can make the difference between like a day that's going smoothly, or, you know, the day could go really rough. You know, but you do a quick 10-minute meditation, and you get in the zone just right, and you perform it just the way you need to, and you feel better for the rest of the day. Oh wow, this is gonna get me. But ultimately, what the rituals are too is it's not always going to be a profound experience either. Sometimes you're really just learning about yourself through the practice of these things. So that's really what the occult's all about, in my opinion. Is it's about the learning about the self. You're coming to a deeper understanding of self and the world in general. So it's both simultaneously. And it's not always fun. It's not always a fun process. It's sometimes it's really tough. Sometimes it's really tough. You know, to be able to look in and see who you really are, even if it's unpleasant. Sometimes it's you know, you got to do it though, and you just really have to go with what resonates with you the most. But yeah, I don't really look for a lot of material wealth or fame or power or really any of those things in the whole grand scheme of things. That's not really why I got into this. I know that's why a lot of people do, but I just wanted to, you know, continue my discovery of self, further understanding of self, and in that way, as within, so without. I see we have 4 people in the chat. Welcome in. If you want to ask any questions or anything, I'm just playing some games this morning. I guess we'll be able to go quite a while in this chat if we do end up getting many questions. I guess more equilibrium. Yeah, equilibrium's like one of the main things that a lot of these rituals are going to help you with, is kind of just, you know, maintaining a good foundation, rather than getting caught up and swept up in all the other chaotic energies that are going on. And if you are going to be surrounded by chaotic energies, learn how to take those energies into your being and use it as power, you know, rather than being controlled by it. And then anger's been one for me lately, an emotion that's, you know, can be tough to deal with. But I used to do a lot of banishings, you know, when I would have these intense emotions. But if you banish too often, or if you're trying to cleanse the energy too much all the time, there's going to be things you're just going to want to deal with, you know, eventually. Because the banishing's just kind of going to push the energy away for a while, but it's always going to have like kind of a boomerang effect, you know. That is killer. Yes. Do you know the act of equilibrium? The act of equilibrium? Is that something specific? Or are we just talking about equilibrium in general?
It'll do no good, I swear it. And yet you persist. You frothing degenerates.
Well, she's not happy, is she?
It'll do no good, I swear it.
I think that's all she says. You have to come back later and like save her.
It'll do no good, I swear.
Is that your mother in the background? Is she okay? In the game? That's some kind of sorcerer, sorceress or something? I don't really know. I don't remember what her name is. But no, that's the video game you're hearing. All right. Uh-oh. If they all gang up on me at the same time, it's kind of impossible to get them, but let's do this. There we go. My noble steed. All right. Sorceress Selin, that's what her name is. Isolated Merchant's Shack is the next on my list. Over here. Are Masons allowed to smoke pot? I know there's a lot who do. It's legal in a lot of places. I don't know what the laws are in Australia. Like, it's recreationally legal here, so it's the same as like alcohol. You would treat it the same as alcohol pretty much. I think it's a lot healthier than alcohol, in my opinion, because a lot of people die from alcohol every year, but you don't ever hear of anybody dying from pot. So yeah, you're just supposed to be like a good citizen, you know, and just, you know, follow the laws and stuff, and basically just try to be the best you can be. Help out the world in the process. Yeah, it is. Well, it's legal where you are. Yeah, it just recently did. It just recently became legal. Yep. But yeah, I mean, marijuana and other sacred plants, they've been used by humanity for a long time. A long time. It goes far back in our ancestral history. It's just like the last, what, couple hundred years, it's been kind of, they tried to keep it away from everybody. But yeah, my view on any substance really is, I don't think people should use hard drugs ever, but as long as you're not hurting anybody else, you know, or you're not doing anything like destructive, you're not, yeah, going around stealing or hurting anybody's property or messing with anybody, or causing a ruckus, you know, I think people should just be able to be their own alchemists, you know? So, yeah, hard drugs are bad. I've met a lot of people whose lives were basically like ruined by them, you know? And I've had friends who have been very negatively impacted by them, very negatively. Could have ruined their entire lives, you know, could have killed them. It's just tragic.
It's been an age since I've seen a Castellana. How can I help here at the end of the earth? Have a safe journey.
Must be so fun when you meet another Mason out and about through handshakes. Has this happened? Oh, I mean, it has before. You know, I've met guys that I didn't know, brothers that I didn't know before, like in the grocery store or something. And occasionally, you know, there will be a handshake. So, yeah, it's happened. It is cool. It is cool. Usually, what'll happen is you'll see somebody with like a Masonic ring on or something, and you'll say, "Oh, are you a Mason?" And he'll say, "Yeah." And you'll be like, "What lodge are you from?" Blah blah blah. So yeah, that's really cool when that happens. You. I'm gonna check something on my phone really quick. I don't. All right. I don't know if that messed with. I don't know if that messed with the live feed at all. Me trying to check my text messages and whatnot. But I'm not gonna be able to go as long as I thought I was in this chat.
To put my old bones to work again.
I'm actually gonna have to. I'm actually gonna have to wrap this video up in about 15 minutes, maybe. Let me double check real quick. All right, sorry about that. This live chat won't be too much longer because I'm gonna have to jump in the shower, but maybe, you know, maybe I'll be able to do a live chat later today. I'm not sure. It just depends because I'm gonna have my son today, so let's see. Let's see. It did all good now. Did it just like glitch out for a second or go black or something? I see we have 4 people in here right now. If you're just coming into the chat, I'm not going to be going for too much longer, probably another 20 minutes or so, and then I'm going to wrap this live stream up because I think I have to be somewhere at noon. Nah, just frozen. The circle thing kept going around. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might have to do that a couple more times, so I do apologize for that. Just making sure I'm being time conscious right now, so. You can see this, some of the scenery in this game. It's really pretty. Like, see that tree? Those golden trees. There's the big golden tree right there. It's beautiful. Amazing graphics in this game. And this is an older Xbox, actually, so it's not even really fit to really handle the full, you know, graphics capacity of a game like this. So. So yeah, I hope everyone that's chiming into the video is doing well. I know we've got Last Karmic in here. I'm not sure who else is, you know, here right now, but welcome in. Feel free to ask any questions. Oh man, I'm gonna get my butt kicked. Ah, they got me. Got that guy finally. He was the tough one. Now all the rest are easy. But yeah, Karmic, I have a bunch of new videos, so if you want to watch any of those new videos, get my watch hours up. I keep getting close to where I need to start monetizing, but apparently I'm not making videos consistently enough to get all the views that I need, because it's based on like watch hours. So... yeah, that'd be awesome if you got caught up. Yeah, get some watch hours for me. But yeah, it's a channel like mine. I'm glad with how large it's gotten. You know, I've got like 1.6 thousand subscribers now. It's a pretty decently sized channel. But it's also, I probably don't really, I know there's certain ways to do your YouTube channel to get more, you know, views and such. And, you know, I don't really professionally film my videos or anything. It's more just a, you know, I just have my phone, and that's the technology I have pretty much. I don't really edit my videos or anything like that. Pretty much what you see is what you get, you know? So I'm just here more for the information itself. So I'm definitely not like a professional YouTuber by any means. People who have millions of subscribers, it's crazy what people are into watching these days, you know? Pretty weird. All right, now I'm in the royal capital. Fancy schmancy. Oh, there's that giant tree we just saw in the distance. There it is up close. Touch this little site of grace right here. And that's the thing, is this tarnished guy, he can see the light of grace. He can see the light that kind of trails from these little beacons, and it's this guiding light that is supposed to, you know, send him on his journey, on his path or whatever. It's supposed to be a guiding light. And of course, light is always a symbol, you know, symbolism for illumination or knowledge, but apparently you find out that this light is like a false light. It's not a true light. I don't know if I can beat this guy or not. I guess we'll find out. No. I can't really summon help to beat him either. Oh, wow. He just threw a bunch of rocks. Wow. Nope. He got me. Might just have to run past that sucker. Yeah, it's a giant, all right. It's called a golem. Golem. Elden Ring. Elden Ring is the name of the game. It won Game of the Year in like 2022. So it's a really tough game. I made a file and put like, you know, over 100 hours into that game like a year ago. And I kind of got stuck in the game, so I've started a new file and I've started a different playing method. So I've been doing a lot better this time around. It is a cool game. It's just really hard to play. It's really tough. The mechanics of the game are really hard to figure out. I had to look up a lot of things online, like how to do certain things. Yeah, this guy's just too tough for me, I think, right now, unless I can stick around his legs and... Oh, there we go. I got him on the ground. Right in the heart. Ugh. He's still got a lot of health, though. He's only down, like, half. Got him again. Right in the nads. Ugh. It's a cheap shot. I think I just about... Oh, he's gonna light me on fire. Dang. I almost had him, though. Almost had him. So yeah, if there's anybody in the chat, I'm probably gonna go ahead and end this video in about 12 minutes or so. Check on my... All right, there we go. All right, let's see if I can beat this fire giant. Or this isn't the fire giant, it's a golem. We were just talking about that. The fire giant is a completely different boss that's way bigger than even this guy. This guy's not even a boss, he's just a really tough enemy. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this chest, or this, yeah, treasure in there. That's alright if he kills me that time. At least I got the treasure. That's the thing that kind of sucks about this game too, is that every time you die, you gotta wait for the screen to reload. It doesn't take that long, usually it takes about 20 seconds or so, but there's a lot of dying in this game, so that's just part of the learning how to play it. It's something that happens to everybody in Elden Ring, especially Dark Souls. This game is kind of styled after the Dark Souls games. They're both from the company Software. So, all right. Probably try this giant like 1 or 2 more times, and then if I can't get him, I'll just move on. Wow, I was totally trying to dodge that too, and he just reached right over and got me. Is there anything over on this side? Examine. Cannot be used now. Oh, wow. Yeah, this dude's just really tough. Like one hit kill almost. Yeah. I'll just wait. I'll just leave him for later. Oh yeah, you're on a different time, in a different time zone there in Australia, aren't you? It's probably, what is it, like 11 p.m. there now? But yeah, thanks for joining in on the chat. I hope you get good sleep. 11:11, nice. Yep. It is 11:12 here. It just changed to 11:12. So, peace and thank you for joining the live chat, and I will see you soon, my friend. I see we've got somebody else in the chat. I do not know what language that is, though. Looks neat. Ah, what the heck, I'll try and get him one more time. Did I at least get my rings back? Yeah. No. Oh, Korea, sweet. Welcome in. This live chat is about to end, though, pretty soon, about 7 minutes or so. I got to take a really quick shower and get on the road. So. Switch to the elevator does not work? Is that what's going on? Do I have to kill this golem? I don't think I do I? I don't see anywhere else to go. That's weird. There's nowhere back here, is there? Ah, nope. That's just the edge right there. That's weird. All right, everyone. I am going to go ahead and end this live stream here in just a second. So if anybody has any last questions or anything, go ahead and comment. I may have an opportunity to do another stream later. We'll see. I'm not sure. So today. All right, everyone. That will end the live stream for right now. So if you were able to chime in. I know we didn't really get to much esoteric discussion this time, but hopefully we'll do some of that soon. So peace and blessings, everyone. And until next time, take care.